I know that there's a lot of people out there who want to improve themselves, who take on these new habits, they're learning all these amazing things, but their current circle of friends don't support that. What's your advice on that one there?
Oh man, that's a great question. And I actually just, that's what my podcast was about this morning,
Oh,
because
okay, cool.
there's nothing worse than when you're trying to make a change
Yeah.
and the people around you are trying to hold back that change because they're fearful.
Mm.
And you really only have two choices in that situation. If your circle of friends don't support what you're trying to do, you have to either change their mind, get them to see why it's a good thing, and get them to start building with you. So for example, if you're wanting to work out and you have a friend that's out of shape and wine and they're not working out, you can try and convince them that, hey, this is why working out's going to be good, and get them to be your workout partner and get them on your. Or you have to find a way to adopt a new environment. And one thing I can say about growing up that I was very blessed with, my entire environment was track. Like all my friends wanted to be fast. They all wanted to get scholarships.
That's
My
cool.
older brother ended up running track and he got a scholarship and went to the Olympics with me. I
Mm.
was around that world, so I understood the power of it. But what was tough was when I shifted into entrepreneurship, that circle didn't support that anymore. It was like,
Ah.
and it's like, oh, now I need to learn about money and managing people and this. Like it was like a completely different world. Like
Mm.
the way I have gone about that is I still do have those friends, and the way I navigate that is the ones that do want to be entrepreneurs. I spend way more time talking to those people. The
Mm.
ones that don't, like we just have distance. It's not that I dislike them. I'll do whatever I can to help them if they need me or whatever, but I just don't talk to them as much
Mm.
because I'm trying to do different things now. I'm not an athlete anymore. And I meet more people like you, and I lean on people like you and I ask you questions and try and
Yeah.
build relationships with people who are doing very similar things to me.
Mm.
And it's a hard thing though, because friendship is one of those things. You have someone who might have been loyal to you for years of your life, and
Yeah,
now
yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
you're almost like betraying them. And I think the
Mm.
best way to look at it is if they can't see where you're trying to go with your life and they just completely outright don't support it, um, get some proof. Go prove to them that what you're doing is worth supporting. And
Mm.
if they're a good friend, they might not see it right away, which is understandable, but they'll see it in time and change their mind and want to support you. But the best way to make those changes is to be around people who already are doing those things. So if
Mm.
you want to start hanging around a whole bunch of people who already read, you'll just become that, because when they find out you don't read, it's like you're not conforming to that tribe.
Mm.
And a lot of times you see conformity as a bad thing, but conformity is only bad if you're conforming to things you don't want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to start working out and you start hanging around a whole bunch of guys at the gym who are strict about their diets and all they do is work out, and you conform to that, well, that's a good thing. You're conforming to something that is helping you to get to where you want to be.